I mean, you invest so much into something. You invest so much into a game plan, into who you're playing, studying who you're going to block against. And when you fall short, it's hard. That's it's supposed to be hard. It's not supposed to be easy. Otherwise, sorry. I mean, it wouldn't be football. It's just supposed to be hard. And I mean, it's just tough. It's just tough right now.
What's the locker room like right now?
I mean, very somber. Obviously, it's a tough loss. But learn from it. You gotta be able to play all three phases. That's part of it. It's not offense versus defense. It's offense, defense, special teams. And you can't give them all the credit in the world. I mean, they're a great team. That's the best defense line we played against all year. I mean, Nigel Bradman, linebacker, he's flying around. Great linebackers. But when you spot them 10 points on special teams, it's going to make it a difficult game.
Obviously, was noise a factor? The penalties and.
I mean, it was at first. You practiced it all week. We have the speakers out there, but there's nothing like being on the 5-yard line at the student section of Florida State. There's no way you can, try to reproduce, those decibels, and it's tough. But you practice it. It is at the end of the day. It's you gotta watch football. You gotta get used to it if you're gonna play college football. That's how it is everywhere.
What was your mentality going into halftime?
I mean, it's another half. Thank God, God gives you two halves for a reason. You got to come out and play the second half, and that's what I told Coach Fish going in, and we got a game plan going. And I thought we executed towards the end. Gave ourselves a shot to really try to pull it out.
Is it really frustrating that there have been a few games this season that you guys have come back? You've charged at the end and fallen short.
Absolutely. I mean, like I said, you invest so much into a game plan, into who you're playing that week. And when you get so close and you fall short, it's very it's tough, but it's football. You got to be able to execute that. And great teams are able to get the onside kick or make the field goal or whatever. It's just part of it. Great teams are able to not put themselves in that situation. It is.
Tyler, you got offensively in the first half dominated time of possession, plays, yards. Kind of stunning to go in the locker room down 10 points.
I mean, it is, because, but you gotta keep that in mind, you can't get down. It's like, we're almost at, past their season average for rushing in the first half. Like, you have some confidence going to the second half, knowing that, you have second half to play. And we went out there, and I thought we executed very well. But in the day, you can't have turnovers, you can't have penalties. That's football 101.
Tyler, this game seemed like the most that Steven and Ja'Cory sort of went in and out, rotating at the quarterback spot. Did it disrupt the offense at all?
Not at all. No, we practiced it all week. I mean, they know their roles, and I thought they executed very well. Steven got some good yards on when he was in there. Made some big plays. And it is. You know your role. Execute your role each week. Week in, week out.
I guess some people would look at it and say Ja'Cory threw that pick because he was out of the game. I guess the play before, and then came in, and maybe that disrupted the rhythm and all. But
no, I mean, in practice, that's how it is in practice. Steven goes in for a package, then Ja'Cory comes in, and Ja'Cory throws a touchdown pass. It's just part of it. In my opinion, if we would have blocked it better, he might have had more time to be able to throw it on balance. So, that's put that on us.
How tough is it going to be to put this one, behind you? You got another road game next week.
It's very tough, but it's part of it. Next week, I got 14 days left, so they're dwindling down. But all I can do is focus on next week's game. Learn from this. Correct my technique and try to get the guys going.
Is it kind of a shock that 10 games into the season, Tyler's battling still to become bowl eligible?
Absolutely. We fought hard. I haven't really thought about the bowl eligibility thing. Just kind of week in, week out. But we got 2 games left to try to extend our season.
I guess some of the guys were talking about this game treating it like a championship game, and I guess that you feel like there's a big letdown because of.
Absolutely. I mean, that's how I thought of it. I thought it was a championship game going into it. That's how I played it. And it's tough to lose, a heartbreaker like that, especially against Florida State in your championship game. And at the end of the day, you gotta get the job done.
I'll take a couple more questions for Tyler.
Tyler, last year in a similar situation, his team kind of fell apart playing South Florida. As a senior, do you kind of take it on yourself with the other seniors to keep these guys together and motivated so that when you go to Tampa next week?
Absolutely. I mean, I remember being a part of that last year. Trying to get guys to to not fall apart, as you said. And yes, we got a big game coming up, a tough test. They're great team. It's doing a great challenge.
LeBron took a big hit there, obviously, at the end. It was pretty
Yes.
scary. And
Yeah, very.
Was he okay in the locker room afterward? Or?
I didn't see him, but he got up, which is very very fortunate. I saw the hit, and I'm looking right downfield, and I saw it, and it's just like, oh my God, is he all right? But he was moving, and I wouldn't know his status, but I mean, he got up off the field, and he was walking. So I mean, I feel like that is a good,